is day 18. Oh, Squatober. Yeah, riding the SeeSaw today. Very exciting. So you can kind of see it over there on the right hand side. The SeeSaw just refers to the vaunt, like kind of the rep scheme and the intensity of the workout. So it's going to start at a lower weight, kind of lower intensity, higher reps. 3 reps at a relatively decent weight, and then it's going to jump up to a single at a higher rate, and it's going to kind of go back and forth like that through the workout. So we're doing that for back squat and for bench press this morning. A little bit of a late start for me. I forgot to set my alarm yesterday, so huge bummer. Fortunately, I don't have to be anywhere really until 10 o'clock this morning. Where last week I was like trying to run out the door to leave the house around 8 or like 7:15, between 7:15 and 7:30. So I was like finishing this workout at like 7:45, 7:50, and then I'm like running inside, cleaning everything up, put everything away, and then I'm like, all right, hop in the shower, get dressed, pack my lunch, get on the road. Uh, Definitely a little bit stressful when I actually have to be somewhere very early in the morning. So this week, fortunately, there should be less of that. A little bit more flexibility in my schedule this week. So, like I said, I don't have anything until a meeting at 10:00, 10 in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. Here in lovely, sunny Southern California, San Clemente, California. Beautiful place. Sun is not up yet, but that's okay. Still early. Gonna get this workout in. We're gonna get started. Because, like I said, I woke up late this morning. Oops, it happens. So let me just check my handy dandy notebook here. Let's see what I got first. I think the warm up is just supposed to be some barbell movements, just a little something, keep me moving, get me in the mood here, get me warmed up. Yep, we're gonna get right to it. All right, good enough. Got the heart rate up right away. Let's see, we got back squat 3 at 235. All right, 235. Let's do it. Let's kick it. All right, here we go. And we're back. All right, 235. That's 225. There are 5s on there. A little bit warmer. A little bit warmer in the garage this morning. It's 63 degrees in here. I don't know what that is in Celsius, so if anyone's watching from overseas, I apologize. We're still still using degrees, still using the imperial measurement system over here. Don't know what to tell you. All right, so I got 3 reps here. All right. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good Monday. What we got next? We got 235, jumping up to 280. Down. 280. Just a single. Just 1 rep at 280. No big deal. No biggie. Ain't no but thing. Jump up to 280 here. Alright, so I hope everyone had a great weekend. This past weekend, didn't really do a whole lot this past weekend, to be honest. My youngest had his 4th birthday, so that was about the most exciting thing that happened. And even for that, we kind of hung out at the house, didn't do a ton. Like both kiddos were not feeling well, like during the week last week. I think they had some sort of virus or something kind of went through their system. So, Friday, Saturday, we're like, we're going to lay low. We're not going to do a whole lot. So Saturday, we wound up, had some gifts for the little dude to open. Little dude opened his gifts. He enjoyed it. We baked him a little birthday cake, sang happy birthday, lit the candles, all the things. So that was good. He enjoyed that. And then we did a little fire pit at my house, cooked up some s'mores, had a little ice cream sundae bar for the kiddos, so they kind of made their own little ice cream there. They seemed to enjoy that. And then Sunday we didn't really do a whole lot. Just kind of stayed at the house, took it easy. Went to church, so that was good. Kind of, work on that spiritual aspect of your life. It's good. But yeah, good times, good times. All right, we're approaching the 3 minutes rest here. So I just did that first set on the SeeSaw. Let's see, I did. Oh, there we go. I did 3 at 235. Now I owe a single at 280. So about to hit that one, just 1 rep. That's it, just one heavy rep, and then we're gonna kind of back off to a lighter. But it's kind of interesting because the percentages of my training max that I'm using, they're gonna increase kind of progressively. So it's more like kind of 2 steps forward, 1 step back on these percentages on the SeeSaw here. So kind of interesting. Makes it a little bit more challenging, for sure. All right, hit a single here. We're gonna move on. All right, so now I got 3 reps at 255. 255? Yes, 255. All right. So it's 10s and 5s. 10 and a 5 on each side. I'm going to hit 3 reps, 255 here. That'll be next. Then we're going to go jump back up to a heavier weight. Still riding the SeeSaw, up and down. Yeah. Beautiful day. So it kind of concerns me that it's already kind of warm in the garage this morning. But I think that that's just like kind of leftover from yesterday. So yesterday was a much warmer day here in San Clemente. But I think the forecast was saying that it's supposed to be relatively reasonable today from a temperature standpoint. So I'm assuming it's not going to get too hot. You know, I don't know. I'm kind of ready for some cooler weather. It's that time of year, you know. We're almost in November. I mean, we're more than halfway through October. Hey there. What's up, dude? What you got?
Michael is trying to be mean to me.
Oh, Michael's being mean to you?
He says Raph's his.
Well, that's not true, right? Raphael's yours. Okay.
Okay.
Can you figure it out? Because Michelangelo and Donatello are his. We're talking about Funko Pops right now. Yeah?
Why are they called Pops?
I don't know. Because they pop. They got big head. I have no idea. That's a good question. Where is your little brother? Is he inside?
In Mommy's bedroom.
Oh, he's in my bedroom, being a hooligan. Yeah, he's doing hooligan stuff. Yes. Did you just wake up? Is that what's happening here? Why do you have the clickers?
So he can't pause it.
Alright. Fair enough. Just checking.
But
See?
what about the button on the TV?
Well, the button on the TV just turns the power on and off. Yeah.
I admit you did not
Oh.
touch it.
Well, I gotta hit this back squat set. Alright. Nice. Alright, let's see. We got that. Now we're going up to 310. 310. $285, $295. So I need $285, $295. And then I need what, 5s and 2.5s, I think. Yeah. Am I doing my math right? Let's see. It's 275, 285, 295, 305. Yeah, 310. Okay. Woo. Math is hard. We got a single at 310 coming up. All right. Definitely moving right along this morning. Let's see. Okay, so we got 310 coming up. And what we got? What we got after that? 270. Yeah, 325. Then what is that? Oh, 335. Okay. I guess I should probably get the steel 45s out. So I'm gonna need those today. That's good enough. Forgot to press the button, the end set button. Yeah, so Sunday, good day. Like I said, didn't really do a whole lot. Just kind of hung out at the house. I was able to barbecue on both Saturday and Sunday, so that was kind of nice. Saturday, I barbecued like a bunch of chicken thighs. They were in the freezer. And then the wife went and did some grocery shopping, which I didn't realize I was like out of chicken breast. So kind of a bad day. Gonna have to make a trip to the store at some point today to get some chicken breasts. So there's that. It is what it is. Mm. Almost done with the first cup of coffee. You can tell I'm like running behind, like having issues when I haven't even finished the first cup of coffee here, you know? It's like, oh man. Normally I am well done with the first cup of Joe by this point in the morning, but such is life. That's how it goes. So I think I've got like another minute of rest here before I gotta hit the single at 310. But yeah, this week's gonna be a good week. I already feel it. You know, woke up a little bit late today. That's all right. Uh, Fortunately, like I said, still gonna be able to work out this morning because I don't have to be anywhere until 10, which is pretty lucky. I think maybe I subconsciously knew that and I was like, I don't need to set my alarm. I'll just wake up whenever. The only bummer is like, uh, I like to be able to walk the kiddos to school or whatever, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. I would have to like cut the workout short and then like come back and continue working out. I don't know. I guess I could do either or, but I'm gonna be able to walk them, take them to school multiple times this week because, like I said, I'm working a little bit closer to home this week, a little bit more flexible schedule this week, so no worries. It's gonna be a good week. It's a good Monday. It'll be all right. I got some good sleep at least, so I'll chalk that up as a win. All right. There it goes. There's that first cup of coffee there. All done. All right. Hit a single here. Single at 310. That was weird. I like hit the side of the rack there. I am kind of close to this. So, all right. Good to know. All right. What do I got next? So I just hit 310. So I got 3 reps at 270. 3 reps at 270. And I'm tempted to just bump it up to 275 just to make it easier. Let's see if I can do 225. What is it at 10s? And I guess it's fine. I'll just take this off. 235, 45. 65. 270. There we go. All right. Hey, what's up, bud? Come and hang out?
Hi. I thought you the worst.
You saying hello?
Yeah. I like you the worst.
Say, I hope everyone's having a good day so far.
I said, I like you the worst.
What? Oh my goodness. Talking to my microphone like that. You ready to go to school yet?
Yeah.
No. Careful with those plates, boy. You don't want to drop one on your foot. Yeah, it's probably about as heavy as you are. Yeah, not those ones. Those ones aren't too heavy. Nice, dude. I like it. You trying to get your workout in too, huh?
Because you're 10 pounds.
Yeah.
10 pounds is easy.
Yeah, 10 pounds is not too bad. All right, I gotta get this next set in. We're at, let's see here. I got 3 at 270. Not too bad. Hey, bud, let's not take all the plates out, okay? Oh, okay. Here, back up a little bit. I gotta let. No, it says 15, you silly. That one just looks like a 7. All right, hey, back up a little bit, dude. I gotta lift. All right, watch out. Or are you gonna put those back? There you go. Good job, buddy. I appreciate the help. Good job, dude. All right, watch out. I'm gonna lift. All right, 3 reps. All right, that's better. A little more even. A little bit more even on each side there. Whew. All right, let's see. I got 355, 335. Yeah, it's 270. Oh, 325. 325. Okay. 30, 45 now.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, dude. Do 45 and 5. It's 25, right? God, what am I supposed to be doing? Oh, yeah. I don't know why I'm even looking at on the screen there. Let's see. Okay. I did 270. Okay, yeah. Single at 325. Got it. Whew. Single at 325. Yep, that's right.
Dad, what does it say?
It says Titan. Titan Fitness. You all right over there?
Yes.
A little congestion? You don't feel like you want to go to school? Yeah, I don't blame you. Me neither, bud. Me neither, bud. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, you're not really sick anymore. You're feeling much better, right? Boy, don't you be doing that. That's a fake cough. I heard that.
But what if my nose bleeds?
What if your nose bleeds? Don't worry, they'll help you out. They'll make sure they stop the bleeding. You'll be alright.
I don't want to.
You don't want to? Yeah, I don't blame you. What is this? There's water in that bucket, unfortunately. Alright, so got about 10 seconds. I'm going to hit this single at 325. I feel like that's a pretty heavy single compared to what I've done lately. But we'll see how it goes. See how it goes. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the thing. All right. Yeah, not bad. 325 felt good. I think I got a set at 280 next, if I remember correctly. Yep. Set at 280, and then 335 to finish. All the plates, all the change of the weights. Oh, you changing the colors? Yeah. Keep this guy. 280. 280 for a set of 3. Whew. There we go. All right. What are you trying to do? Oh, you press one of these buttons right here. See? Like that. Watch. There it goes. So you can press it the other way. Yeah, see? What do you think? Playing with my lights? What, you like it like that? Can I at least change it to orange? There we go. Boom. Yeah? Is that good? Alright. We got the lights just right. Gotta set the mood, you know? Right, buddy? Uh-huh. You can't see him. He's squatting. But he's right there. He nodded his head. Watch out with those plates, boy, because you don't want one of those to land on your fingers or your toes. Since you don't have any shoes on in here. Which is fine. We don't want that, right? You don't want one of those plates to squish your fingers. That would be a bad day, huh? Yeah? He's like, sure, Dad. Sure. Let's see you say, sure, Dad. Sure. I like it. Alright, right on cue. I got a set of 3. Hit this set of 3 here. Then I got one more set, and we're moving on to bench press. Bench press has been fun this month. I like that. Throw something in different that I don't normally do. Whew. Alright, we got 335 next. $335. Pretty heavy single to finish up the squatting, which is good. Man, good jams. Got the good feeling jams this morning for a beautiful Monday. I can kind of see the sun coming out. It's a little bit overcast here in San Clemente. That's all right. That's all right. It'll clear up. It's just a little bit of marine layer, you know. The ocean's right there, so it's all that. It's that hot air, cold water. It just makes some clouds. A little bit of cloud cover in the morning, and then the sun comes out, burns it all up, and then boom, perfect, perfect day. Can't go wrong. But yeah, this is my last one. Last back squat. We're going to hit 335. Going to be a nice, good single. Nice and heavy. 92, I think it's 92.5% of my training max. So definitely the heaviest single, or the heaviest we've so far for Squatober. So in fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably set up the old telephono, get a little video of that single here, so I can put it on the gram as evidence that I did it. I've been kind of neglecting posting anything to Instagram lately, just because like while I'm streaming, that's kind of what that's what I'm doing. I'm like, hey, I'm streaming right now. I'm not doing freaking Instagram stuff, but the people like to see the videos and whatnot from the Instagram. So we're gonna give the people what they want. There we go. Yeah, that's it right there. So like I said, here we go. I got about 10 seconds, then we're gonna go hit this heavy single. 335. Feeling good so far. Riding the SeeSaw. Not your mom and dad's SeeSaw, but it's a good one. Alright, here we go. Gonna hit this last set. Here we go. Alright, 335 for a single. Woo. Alright. Let's see. Pretty sure the depth was good on that. I'm gonna check it out. Alright. Setup's not too bad. Sorry. Watching the video. Watching an instant replay here. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Hit depth. That's a good day. That's good stuff. Hit the depth on the video. And now we're moving on to bench press. Hit that last heavy single on the SeeSaw. Good effort today, or at least so far. Still got plenty of workout left to do. So we got bench 3 at 175. I'm gonna start getting that set up. Trying to get these steel plates put away so they're not all like hanging out on the floor. It's kind of a safety thing for me. I want to kind of keep these plates put away as much as possible. Especially since I'm like normally in here by myself working out. I don't want anything to happen to me and then nobody knows what happened because I'm in here by myself. I got 2 plates over here. Take these guys off. Alright. This guy. Alright. Yeah, and even like when I was stripping plates off of the bar, I still try to do it like one at a time. Even though I don't think the bar would go like flip over if it's unbalanced. I don't think it would do that, but I'm not gonna risk it. Last thing I need is like a bar to flip over and have a barbell smack me in the head or something. I think I've said it in the past. It's, you know, to me, it's just not worth it to risk getting injured to do what? To just lift by myself in the garage, you know. I'm not competing in any competitions. I'm not, you know, training for anything like super specific right now. So it just doesn't make sense to risk getting injured at all. Alright, so that's 135. I need to get up to 175. So 10s, 45, 55. So I need 2 10s on each side. So 45, 55. 65, 75. And I'll leave the clips off. Again, just to be safe. If I need to dump the weight. Yeah, 175. Yes, that's right. I'm Ron Burgundy. All right. Moving on to bench. All right, we're gonna hit. We're gonna hit right away. I'm excited. Let's hit this bench press. All right. 175, set of 3 in the books. You can check it off in the notebook here. 175. All right, I got 215 next. 3 minutes rest. 215. Throw the 25s on here. So that gets me 185. And then let's see here. We got 195, 205, and then we need 5 pounds. 10s and 5s. Get me where I need to go. Ten and 5. There we go. Cool. Minute in to this rest. Ramier, what's going on, brother? How you doing? It's going well, man. I was just saying earlier, forgot to set my alarm this morning, man, and I woke up about an hour later than I normally do. So I'm like waking up, and I'm like, oh man, I'm supposed to be starting my stream right now. So I'm like running around, trying to get it. Been lurking for a while. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I was like, I can see like there's one viewer in here, and I'm like, I wonder who that is. The infamous, the one and only Ramier in the house. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm. So I don't know if you saw that last squat. It's not. I'm not, dude. I'm not very strong. So because I don't strength train like exclusively. I do a lot of aerobic stuff because I'm in the Marine Corps. You can kind of see my flag up on the wall there on the other camera. So it's like I have to run. I have to do a lot of long distance endurance type stuff. Twitch is drunk. There's more people here. Yeah, dude. I don't get it. I don't understand like how they like categorize who's a streamer and who's not. You know what I mean? Or like who's a viewer and who's not. You know, I think it's like you have to like you have to like have the volume up, and I think you have to like I don't know, maybe if the screen is like minimized or something, like it doesn't count. I have no idea, dude. But I don't know if you saw that last rep. I'm pretty happy with it. Hit 335, which is like 92% of my training max for a single, and it felt great. Honestly, my back feels good, so that's always a plus. I've had some back issues in the past, so kind of limits what I can do as far as like lifting heavy, quote unquote, like heavy for me, right? I'm only like I think you're in kilograms over there, right? I'm 185 pounds, so I think that's like I'm trying to do some quick math. I want to say that's like 70 kilograms, maybe like close to 80 kilograms is how much I weigh. So, 335 pounds is not bad for me personally. So, I'm doing this program. Yeah, 83 kilos. There you go. I need like that converter. I need that converter. Yeah, I woke up this morning and weighed myself at 185 pounds. So, yeah, that sounds about right. 83 kilos. I'm trying to get down to like 79 kilograms because really that's where I'm in, like, personally my best physical shape, not only just from like an appearance standpoint, the way I look physically, but also like performance. So to me, I'm like, yeah, if I can get down to 79 kilograms, that's really where I want to be for sure. But it's tough because I'm also strength training this month, like pretty exclusively like strength training. So it's like my body is like trying to hang on to this body weight and trying to like build some muscle and do some of that kind of stuff. And it's like, I'm also not really feeding the beast. Yeah, you're more on the high rep. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that the other day when you were training. Let's see, I'm going back down to 185 for this next set. But dude, like doing the higher rep stuff, I feel like is good for your body. I never go under 5 reps. Nice. It's like, man, dude, you're doing cardio. So you can kind of see it down there on the other side. That's my heart rate. So I got my heart rate monitor on underneath, so you can kind of see like any. So anytime my heart rate gets above like 125 beats per minute, that's cardio, man. So I'm in here, I'm like lifting, doing my thing. I'll look at the screen. I'm like, yeah, get my cardio in. It counts. When I do 50 reps on lat raises for 2 minutes, feels kind of like cardio. Dude, I guarantee you, your heart rate is in an aerobic zone when you're doing that. Like it has to be. It has to be. There's no way. Dude, you need to get a heart rate monitor. That would be sick. It's like just see you do some monster set. Like, all right, we're doing like 50 reps on this, and people will be like, "What?" And just watch your heart rate. Dude, I bet you keep like yeah, I was about to say, you probably have great endurance. I was about to say, like, you probably maintain like a really good, like, low heart rate throughout that whole set. I guarantee it, man. That's beast. That's a beast move right there. I'm more like hey, I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna do some heavy singles, maybe like throw in some accessory work, get in and out of the gym in like an hour. So it's my training is like relatively casual. It's just just enough to keep me from getting weak, but not enough to like make me strong or big. You know what I mean? It's like I'm just like throwing it in there. Like, all right, I have to train today because otherwise I'm going to be weak, and we don't want that. No weakness allowed here. Not in this house. That's how I roll, man. All right, we got it. So right now I'm in bench press. So you can kind of see the rep scheme and like the weights there. All that's based off of a rough percentage of my training max. And I don't really max out very often, so I had to like kind of guess what my training max was. I think I guessed pretty well actually. Once I did a 20 rep set on dumbbell lunge with 194 pounds. When I ended, I could barely breathe. Dude, I'm surprised you didn't throw up. I think I almost threw up just thinking about that. Yeah, that's intense. That's pretty intense. I was on the ground dying. taking a little break. He's like, don't mind me. I'm just gonna lay down for a minute or 5 or 10 minutes, whatever, and I'm gonna take a little break. That's what I'd be doing. I'm like, all right, cool. That's my whole workout for the day. I'm done. All right. So I got about 100 kilos coming up next. This is actually just, I think it's like 100, technically this is like 102 kilos, what I'm about to do. Single at 225 pounds. So like I was saying earlier, this workout's called the SeeSaw. So the rep scheme is 3 reps at like a lighter percentage of my training max, and then a single at a higher percentage of my training max, and then again 3 reps at a lower percentage, single at a higher percentage, and it kind of goes back and forth like that. Actually, it was not the end. Had leg curls and 1 leg calf raises remaining. Ugh, yikes. Yeah, dude, the calf raises, I are so underrated as an exercise because people think like, oh, I got to do calf raises to get big calves, and I'm like, well, yeah, of course. Like if you're trying to make your calves grow, then that's key, right? Work out with squats 3x10. Ooh, good mornings 3x15, lunges 2x20, leg curls 2x20, and calf raises 2x20. Dude, that'll definitely make the legs grow. That's for sure. Like you don't need anything. People don't realize like you don't need anything complicated to make your legs grow. Like if you input that kind of stimulus, like that's a brutal workout. Like it looks simple, but that is not. That's rough, dude. Yeah, legs are 26 inches. Yeah, well of course, like. But it's not complicated to make the legs grow. People are like doing all the isolation exercises and all that stuff, and you have to do that stuff. But it's like, dude, yeah, 5'7", 5'7", 26-inch legs, like damn, like thick. That's thick right there. That's definition thick. Yeah, that's huge, dude. That's awesome. But yeah, it's not complicated, man. It's like you doing workouts like that, like yeah, that's it. That's it right there. If you want to grow, that's key. You gotta get that volume in there, and I think you were talking about it yesterday with the calves. Though, like you got to make them grow, you really have to work. You got to put in that work to make them grow. But the other thing too, like I think like I've neglected like doing the calf raises and stuff, and not because like I don't care about my calves, but just it's just not a part of my program. And now that I've got like a foot injury I'm working through, calf raises are a big part of making myself healthy again. So, you know, it's calves are very key to taking care of everything from like the knee down. So if you have strong calves and you're strong from the knee down, like that's gonna bode well for like your health if you're whatever long term, right? Let's see, what do I got? I got a single at 225 right now. Yeah, I think that's what I said. Yeah, single. But yeah, the calves definitely very painful if you do it correctly. Like I remember, like when I first really started training calves, like a few months ago, as part of like my rehab program. Oh, dude, the soreness on the backside of my legs from like the knee down from doing calves was brutal, dude. Yeah, so let's see. I just did 225, so I got 3 reps at 200. Yeah, that's pretty tough. Yeah, the calves are no joke. And like you said, like the other day, like to get them to really grow, like you have to go to that place where it hurts. So 185, I need 5, 2.5, 185, 200, yep. Let's see, so I got a couple more minutes. But yeah, calves are so underrated, dude. And it's like, I don't even know, like, got it for like bodybuilders. They want to be proportional. So if you got small calves, but you got these huge hamstrings and huge glutes, it looks weird, right? But like I was saying, I think just like the overall health benefits of being strong from the knee down is very, very underrated, especially for folks that are like more like endurance athletes. You never do nothing plus 5 reps on the basics. I do. It's just probably not as much as I should. So this program that I'm doing right now is Squatober from an American company called Sorinex. They make like high end like workout equipment. But this program is pretty good, and they will program in a lot of some of those basic movements that are like higher reps, right? So you can kind of see at the tail end of the program, uh, we've got some pressing, some dumbbell RDLs, but then we finish out with some skull crushers and some suitcase carries. You know, some longer walks, some carries with kettlebells. I got kettlebells, so I'm beginning to work on my calves because they look funny compared to my quads. Yeah, you know. So I will do like higher rep um, stuff on like some of the basic, some of those basic accessory movements. It's not like a point of emphasis for me personally. That's all. All right, I got a set of 3 here. I'm gonna hit this. All right. All right. So that was 3 at 200 pounds, and then I'm just checking my notebook here. A single at 240. Actually, we'll just put that right here. 225. So I need 15 pounds. 235. So I don't know if you can tell, but I've got this. You can see like in my squat rack over there, I've got a box. So I don't have a bench for a bench press. I used to, like a long time ago, like 2, 3 years ago, and frankly, like I just don't bench press in my workout very often. In my own program. The main reason is just because like it's a safety issue for me. Like I don't want to be in here, benching and then like get hurt or something, and then next thing you know, like there's a bar sitting on me and I'm by myself in the garage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I mean, so the box is all I got. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna throw the box down. So what I did, so I can't really get the bar to touch. So the bar will like kind of get like pretty close, but it won't touch. So what I do is I try to pause at least a little bit at the bottom and then press out of that pause. So I think it makes it more challenging to do it that way. So it's like slow and controlled on the way down. Not really a negative. It's just more controlled. And then when I get down to the bottom of that bench, that's when I'm pressing out right after a very brief pause. Hey, Max, what's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah, I think I saw you were working out earlier today. I saw you were getting after it. So clearly you're having a good day already. That's good. Monday's going well here. A little bit. I woke up late. I forgot to set my alarm, man. I don't know what it was. Normally I'm pretty good about that, but I turned my alarm off for Sunday because I was like, oh, I'll sleep in a little bit on Sunday. Get a little extra rest, no big deal. And then, I did not turn my alarm clock on last night before I went to bed. So I woke up at 5:30 instead of 4:30. So not too bad. It wasn't like I slept until 8 or whatever. But still, I like woke up and I had this moment where I was like, oh, what time is it? I looked down at my watch. I'm like, ooh, I gotta go. It's time for me to go. I gotta work out. All right. So let's see. I just hit a single. So it was a single at 240. Now I got 3 reps at 215. My bench style is basically close to medium grip and just slightly touch the chest and instantly push as hard as possible. Yeah, I think that's kind of, if I had a normal bench, that's almost exactly what I would be doing. Because like I don't like that really wide grip because it puts like too much pressure on my shoulders. And if I'm like now in my elbows too, so I try to keep it tight so that way my elbows are kind of going straight back, and then I'm pressing out. So obviously, if I'm like really close in here, my elbows are just going straight back like this. So I widen it out just a little bit, like that. So, but yeah, if I had a bench, that would be more or less the exact same style I would be doing. So I got 210, 3 reps at 210 pounds. That's 185. Let's see, 195, 205, and then I do 2.5. There we go. There we go. Did I do my math right? Yeah. All right, I'm good. Yeah, when I get the stall, I just go wider on the bench so I can bench more weight for the same reps. Yeah, no, it makes sense. Then go back to the closer grip. Yeah, so you get a little bit of extra volume there. You know, I think that's smart because it's like, hey, because at the end of the day, if you're trying to get stronger or get a little bit bigger, increasing the volume of the weight is what's going to do that, right? So if you have to adjust your form, adjust the technique a little bit so you can lift more weight. I mean, that's like the same argument with like high bar versus low bar back squat, right? Like people are like, oh, well, high bar, is a little bit stricter. It's you can't load as much weight, so it's a more difficult movement. It's like, well, yeah, you can't load as much weight because of the leverage involved. It's because you're moving that weight a little bit further than when you low bar. And you're also using slightly different muscle groups. You're tapping into your quads a little bit more than your hamstrings on the high bar. So it's like, all right, well, if you're stalling out on your back squat, maybe you should switch to low bar and try that for a little while to adjust, like change the leverage a little bit, but also add a little bit more volume because typically most people can lift more weight with a low bar back squat because of 2 things, right? You're moving the bar a little bit, not as far, but you're also tapping into some bigger muscle groups like your glutes and your hamstrings. Once I tried low bar, felt so much stronger, kind of felt like cheating. Yeah, no, absolutely. But at the end of the day, if you're throwing that much weight on your body, your neuromuscular system, your bones are going to adjust, right? Like they're going to react to that stimulus. So, I mean, so I always did high bar forever, and I never did low bar until I started doing starting strength, like back in 2014, 2015. Um, 292 pounds for a set of 10 on low bar. Yeah, I mean, that's no joke, man. 292 pounds for a set of 10. Like, that's legit. But yeah, low bar, definitely a much different stimulus. But I would say, like, honestly, if you're not, like, kind of like a more experienced weightlifter, I personally wouldn't recommend low bar but it depends on the body type too, with low bar, I just felt like that would be really easy. Yeah, I would agree. I know I can definitely lift more weight with a low bar back squat. All right, I got a set of 3, and then I think I got my last single coming up on bench. But it's kind of the similar argument with like bench press, because like you get those people that have that really big arch in their bench, and of course the bigger arch, like it allows you to press the weight a less distance, right? Because with the bench press, you just have to touch it to your chest and then press out. So if my chest is like way out like this, right? Because my back is really arched, I'm not pushing that weight as far. So that's why people do that, especially the power lifters. They'll do that because they only want to lift the maximum weight possible within the rules. They don't care what it looks like. All they care is that it touches my chest and then I press it and lock it out. If I can shorten the distance that bar has to go, I'm probably going to be able to press more weight. I have a cheap bar that can only hold 375 pounds, so I'll stick to high bar back squats with flat shoes, double overhand conventional deadlifts. Yeah, I'm the same way, man. I totally agree with you on all that. You're not gonna find any argument here, man. I'm a big fan. Just like overhand, neutral grip, no hook, just very conventional, very boring. I'm not trying to lift like maximum weight, just trying to move well. And for you, like you're trying to build, trying to build muscle. Do you really need to to be out there like trying to be a power lifter? Probably not. Let's see. So I just hit 215. I got one single at 245. Yeah, so like with bench press, even if I could, which I'm not flexible enough, but even if I could get a huge arch in my back, it's like, all right, cool. Like I am going to be able to press more weight that way, but for what reason? It's like, am I really trying to get like a huge bench press? Personally, no. If I was, then yeah, I'd be working on my flexibility, trying to arch my back, trying to lift, press that weight so that way I can get that volume in to get that, physical reaction. I'm just trying to get everything as strong as possible. Yeah, maybe if one day I get an Olympic bar and plates, maybe I'll try to mix up low grip or my grip or a low bar. Yeah, I got you. I got you. But it's like the same thing to me with like with bench press. Like yes, I arch my back a little bit because that's what's going to help support my back and my chest and all that kind of stuff. So like I think it'd be silly not to arch your back at least a little bit and try to keep your whole body tight. So I'm pressing my feet through the floor, keeping my low back tight, keeping my back arched, my shoulders back, keeping everything tight. So that way I can press that weight. Like I'm using my whole body to move that weight, even in the bench press. It's not just, oh, I'm pressing it with my chest muscles. Like, nah, that's not how. Yeah, retract and depress to protect the shoulders. Exactly, and like that's where a lot of younger bodybuilders they mess that up, where they think, oh, this is just working my chest, so I'm not using my legs at all. I'm not using my back at all. They're just right there. They're just pressing the weight out, and I'm like, whoa, you're gonna jack up your shoulders doing that. Like for longevity, you don't want to lift that way. At least that's just me personally. What do I know? All right, that's it for bench. That was a smooth rep. That felt good. I don't even know what I got. I think I got press. Yeah, I got press and dumbbell RDLs, which I'm going to do with kettlebells because it's kind of a pain in the butt to set up my adjustable dumbbells. So 3x5 press. I think I'll just do like 115, 120, and then start and go up from there. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting towards the second half of the workout here, so that's good. Raymir, what did you do today? Did you already work out? On the stream, you seen the part of the assisted Nordic curl. Yes. I think I saw, actually, I saw you explaining it the other day. I don't think I've ever actually done Nordic curls before. But you were saying you've got like a bench, and then you use like a belt to do the assisted Nordic curl. I would have to look that up. I'm pretty sure I've done Nordic curls before. It's been a while. So like I said, I think I'm gonna start at like 115 for a set of 5, and then we'll kind of go up from there. Just 105, 115 pounds. Just kind of relatively light, I think, for a press, just to start. And then I'll grab those kettlebells, because this is a superset coming up. Superset coming up here. They're just 24 kilo kettlebells. The feeling on the hamstrings is pretty intense. Yeah, so I've done like the glute ham raise, like those kind of hamstring curls. I've done that. Cardio, barbell skull crushers. Yes, you know what it is. Oh shoot, is my it looks like. Let's see. Can you actually see it? Yeah, you can see it all. Yeah, barbell skull crushers, 4x20. That's a superset. So it's 4x20 skull crushers, and then a suitcase carry 50 yards. So it's 25 yards out and 25 yards back on that. So yeah, you might consider my whole workout cardio then. Yes, yes, absolutely. That's what I was saying earlier. Something. Did I put the right way on? 10. Yes. All right, cool. Sometimes I put the wrong plates on. All right, just 2-minute rest here. Yeah. See, you can see that my heart rate's above 120. That's cardio right there. Raymer, so where are you from, man? Where do you train out of? Just curious. But yeah, so we're getting towards the end of the workout here. I got a couple supersets left. Press and RDLs. Still like relatively low volume, but after some of the heavier lifts that I was doing just a minute ago, I'm okay with that. Go up 10 pounds on the press. It's about, what, 2.5 kilos, something like that. or well, actually, I guess it's like 4 kilos, 3 or 4 kilos, 10 pounds. Oh, Romania. Okay, living in Spain. All right, sweet. What part of Spain are you in? You down in like Barcelona, Madrid? ¿Hablas español también? Valencia. Nice. Actually, I've never been to Spain. Never been. My mom is Mexican, so she's from Ensenada, Mexico, like just a little bit further south than where I'm at now. I'm in San Clemente, California. So my Spanish is very limited though, so don't test me. I can probably do just enough to like to get by, maybe to order food, maybe to buy something at the store, but yeah, I'm not holding conversations in Espanol. No, not happening. Yeah, I need to work on that. I need to work on my Spanish. Whew. Living in Spain for 20 years. Wow, nice. 21 years in Spain. Vocabulary is pretty up there. Yeah, that's the trick, right? Like, if you live there, you don't really have a choice. Like, you have to you have to speak the language. Uh, Otherwise, it's pretty hard to get by. It's kind of funny how that works. Yeah, here in the United States, it's mostly English everywhere you go. Um, if you're like maybe certain parts of the country, like big cities, you might have like communities that'll speak a different language, but most of them also speak English. Like it's very, very uncommon where you walk in somewhere, anywhere in the United States, where they don't speak any English. I mean, you'll see that in like certain communities down in like the Southwest, maybe, where you'll see people like just speaking Spanish. I don't know, but yeah, that's relatively uncommon. Like I would say probably 90% of people in the United States speak Spanish. Don't quote me on that. I would have to look up that statistic to see if that's true. But I would be willing to bet that's probably accurate. We'll do another 10 pounds on here. I don't even know how much this is. I have to do some math here in a sec. So let's see. I was doing 24 kilos on that, so that's 10, 20, so 95 plus 40, so it's 130. So this is 135 coming up. We got 135-pound press. So I started with 115. Yeah, 115? Yeah, then I went 125, and now this is 135. There we go. Yep. And then I'm just doing 24 kilos on the Romanian deadlifts. And then we're going to move on to cardio. Yes, cardio. Best part. Best part of the workout. Cardio, as they like to call it. This is just a straight up, like, this program is a strength training program. They're not trying to make you run fast. They're just trying to make you squat big. That's it. Even my deadlifts are sets of 10 now. They had been sets of 5. Savage. Savage. Man, if I did a set of 10 deadlifts, I would have to have, like, the pumice stone right there to, like, shave down my calluses, man. Hello there. Yeah, gotta get that copy in. Gotta get that copy in. Good morning, Rachel. You are the sun in all of our lives, bringing light, joy, everything to all of our lives this morning. We appreciate you, Rachel. Nice. Yeah, 135 felt pretty good. That's nice. All right, finish with these remaining deadlifts. All right, let's see here. Much love. Sometimes I can be blinding, but that's okay. Yeah, I got to build the peach. You're doing overhead press like Brian Alshrui. I don't think I've ever heard of him. So when I overhead press, um, so I've seen a couple different styles, right? Like there are people that want to arch the back a little bit just to get like. So when you arch that back in the press, you can kind of use some of your lat muscles and the muscles in your back a little bit more. You can recruit more of those muscles. So again, it goes back to our conversation from earlier. It's like, all right, am I just trying to lift maximal weight? Or yeah, and sometimes people use it, get a little bit of momentum too. Do as many reps as I can with a single breath, then stop at the top too. Yeah, that's kind of my style. So I press it up, breathe, get tight, and then I'm staying tight through the bottom and pressing out of the bottom. And I try to keep my back as straight up and down as possible. I don't want to bend it. I try not to arch my back at all. I try to keep it straight. And then obviously when the bar comes down, I'm just kind of moving my head out of the way and then pressing back up. That's it. You wild, Rainier. That's right. Don't lock your knees out, bro. Don't lock out your knees, man. You lock out those knees, it could be game over, bro. Oh, man. Yeah, if you die, you die. It's all good. Yeah, so we're moving on to cardio. We got barbell, skull crushers, and suitcase carry. So suitcase carry is just like this. That's it. And like carrying the kettlebell like I'm carrying a suitcase. I'm going to go 25 yards out, switch hands, and then I'm going to go 25 yards back. That's it. That's my cardio for the day. Absolutely no one dying. My heart can't take it. Hey, we all gotta die, you know. Everyone's gotta die someday. Unfortunately, right? That's the way it goes. Ugh. Alright. Let's see. Let's start with we'll start with 55. Something pretty conservative. You know, because we're doing 20 reps. To me, that's a lot. I know that Rainier is over here doing 20 reps on everything. Savage. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pop open the garage, so don't mind the noise. It's just the garage opening up. Hey, if not surviving was not stunk enough, it's my only cardio. Oh man. Yeah, man. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to get that heart rate up. Yeah. So I'm about to. I'm gonna hit this first set of cardio. Oh wow, my neighbor's tire looks a little flat. That's not good. He comes back from Arizona pretty soon here too, so he's not going to be happy about that. I'll be right back. Gonna go for a little walk. I think I still haven't passed out on stream. That, if you did, that would be an awesome clip though. Hey, bud. How's it going, bud? Michael's what?
Michael's
Oh, he's not listening. Uh-oh. Am I gonna have to go in there and fix him? You don't know? All right. How about I go check it out? You gonna say hi to the people? Did you wave already? Did you wave? 750. Yeah, let me go see if I can help your mom with Michael real quick.
Hi.
Whew. Oh man, absolutely. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it. You guys have a nice day. Enjoy. Sorry about that. It was little kiddos don't want to go to school, and I can't blame them. So, unfortunately, I'm still trying to finish up here. So, gotta get to work. Hold on here. Lost. Yeah, I don't want to work either. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good one. Yeah, the kiddos were. This is my fault because normally I'm helping with like getting the kids out the door and going to school and all that stuff, but I forgot to set my alarm, so it is what it is. Oh well. Like I said, I'll be. I don't want to work either. I hear you. Yep. There we go. There's set number two. Set number two of the cardio, or as Ramier calls it, his normal workout. So I did. What did I do? I did 55, 60 on the skull crushers. I guess I'll push it up to 65. See how that goes. Last time I did skull crushers, uh, they kind of hurt. I mean, I was sore after that. So hopefully that means my triceps are getting better. But yeah, so downside, waking up late, kind of wasn't able to help out as much this morning getting the kids to school. And of course, like the one day that I can't do that, the one day I forget to set my alarm is the day where like the kids are acting a fool. Although to be honest, the big one, Matthew, my oldest, he looked like he was ready to go. He was like, "Yeah, Mike's the one that's acting up right now." He's like, "Yeah, my little brother is not behaving." Like, oh, great. So I guess I got to go in there and get him out and do the thing. I honestly didn't even realize it's already like 8 o'clock. So that's what happens when you're just sitting here chit chatting, talking the whole time. You're like, oh, look at that. Look at it. Would you look at the time? It's almost like I've got like a huge clock just on the wall, just hanging out. It's kind of strange. Funny how that works. So yeah, we're gonna do this next set. Got two more of these. This is set number 3, 3 of 4. All right, and we're back. That was really strange. Looks like I lost the stream for a minute there. Really weird. I've never seen that happen before. That's a new one for me. Maybe my computer is just a little bit too far away from the Wi-Fi. I don't know. That's a little odd, but such is life. Man, and it's raining. It's raining here in San Clemente. So forget what I said about sunny Southern California. Folks, we have news. Breaking news from San Clemente, California. It is actually raining here. Super unfortunate. Rarely happens. It's okay. Still a beautiful place, even when it's wet. Even when it's raining. Still a great place to be. Oh, man. Like, I talk about the weather so much on this stream. I'm sure people hate me. They're like, okay, we get it. We get it, Three Swords. You live in a beautiful place where it always is sunny. We get it. Please shut up and start working out. It's all good, though. It is what it is. Hey, we're live. I'm just reporting live what I see. That's it. It's nothing nothing personal. Just I'm out here doing the thing, just staring out my garage here. Oh man. All right, that's it. And we're done. Done for the day. Close the garage up. Yeah, super. Yeah, very weird. I don't know what happened here. So I lost the chat here. Well, it looks like my stream disconnected. Very strange. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Maybe it's just like I'm having issues connecting to my Wi-Fi from the garage right now, which is unusual because I've been streaming pretty consistently from the garage for the past like few weeks here. So not 100% sure why we lost connection. Very strange. I don't know. Very weird. Anyway, I'm gonna start cleaning up because it's about time for me to clean up. There we go. Put this box back. So I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently, so I have down here in California, we have Cox Internet as our like internet cable provider or whatever, right? And so I was calling them the other day because I'm like, hey, you know, the wife and I were thinking about going just internet. So we were talking, we're like, why don't we try it out? Because we really don't use like cable all that much. So I was like, all right, yeah, you know. And plus, in my mind, I'm like, oh, if I just go with internet, it should be cheaper, right? And, you know, hypothetically at least, I would think, like, oh, it's got to be cheaper to just go with internet. Makes sense. Because I feel like I'm demanding less from the cable company if I'm just asking for internet. So I called them yesterday, and I'm like, hey, I think it was yesterday or the day before. It might have been Saturday, actually. And I was like, hey, I want to go with just internet, and let's price that out. Well, so little did I know, Cox Internet, if you have like their basic internet package, they hold you to a certain amount of data. So I don't have like in my own house, on my own Wi-Fi, I don't have unlimited data. And I was like, are you kidding me right now? Like, it's connected to a hard line. Like, it's not like I'm feeding off a cell phone tower somewhere. Like, it's coming like from a hard line into my house. Like, how is it that data, like, I can't imagine that for the cable company to provide data, that it costs them that much money. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I'm like, how are you going to limit me on my data when I'm on a hard line to my Wi-Fi in my own home? Like, that seemed crazy to me. Like, I never even heard of that. Like, I don't even know how I realized that. And the other thing, too, is, like, they are charging, like, overage fees. So if you go over your monthly allotment for data, they charge you, like, another $10 per, like, however many, gigabytes or whatever that you're using. So I did not know this. So I was a little bit irritated. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like, all right, fine. Like, what does it cost to get rid of cable and just go with like unlimited internet, right? Because that's kind of what I wanted anyway. So it is actually. So if I had stayed with the same plan, and this is the other thing that irritated me, is I had like a bunch of like movie channels that I didn't realize I had on my package. So if I had just gotten rid of the movie channels, I would have been at $170 a month with the cable limited data on the cable, right? Or I think that's what it was. So if I got rid of cable, got rid of the movie channels, but added unlimited internet, I actually was paying $10 more than if I had just kept my cable, same internet package, not unlimited, but got rid of the movie channels. It would have been $170. So to get rid of cable but add unlimited internet was $180. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, what the heck is going on here? How is it more expensive to get just internet? But I guess that's because like so many people are just using internet and a lot more people are using internet. I don't know. it seems wild to me. It seems like it's just a scheme from like these cable companies that were like, how can we make more money off people when we're providing the service, like this utility. I don't know. It just seemed wild to me. I'm like, come on, man. Like, you're gonna really charge me that much money just for internet? Like, all I've got from Cox is internet. That's it. Just for internet at my house is $180 a month. That's insanity. I don't know. Whatever. And then I get unlimited data from Verizon anyway, which got it like it's unlimited up to a certain point, and then they start like messing with your internet speeds and all that kind of crap, which I think is bananas too. But whatever. I guess they got to make money somehow. It's not, whatever. So crazy to me. On that note, we're gonna end the stream. I hope you all have a great week. It's been kind of